Oh, you're awake at this hour? How ungodly of you. I didn't want to start tests with you yet until you slept a full 8 hours, though. I guess you have those massive dark eye bags for a reason, huh? For how rarely you sleep. Or, I suppose, for how little you sleep. What a disobedient little pet you are. I need to make sure you're fully healthy, you know. Stop testing your restraints, too. I made sure they would be impossible for someone like you to undo. I'm sure you're one of those people who are starting to work out or planning to. Hell, you may already have a good old streak going of getting all fit and strong, but that won't be needed here or even useful to you. I tied your ankles in individual ropes and then crossed them over each other, eventually using one side to tie your ankles together and, well, obviously the same thing for the other rope. Double tying to make sure there's no chances of coming undone from struggling or pulling. Sorry if you're a fan of Weezer, darling, but this isn't a sweater, and all the strings I'm pulling isn't connected into one either. None of them have even a single shred of a thread of them to pull and come undone. Though I'm very interested in unraveling you. We'll see how long this lasts, too. I mean, come on. How long can someone who barely sleeps expect to survive? To kidnap you, your security was rather faulty and haphazard. I could practically walk right in after using a lockpick. A couple of knives, lighters, glass cutters, cameras, and, stalking my prey for 6 months. You have a very depressing life, you know that. You barely went anywhere. Same schedule, rinse and repeat. I mean, sometimes it changed, but I think I can count them all. All the times changed on a singular hand. Maybe just a few fingers at most. Do you even have friends? I mean, I know for a fact you don't even have any specific lover. Unless, of course, if you count your hands, fingers, any specific toys you like to use. I bet I'm the closest person you've ever gotten this close to, huh? Me on top of you and just mocking your existence. That's so sad and pathetic. And I strap down your head so you can't move it side to side, because that causes a lot of problems, you know. I've had patients who give themselves brain injuries and aneurysms trying to escape my love and care. You realize how rare brain aneurysms are from head trauma. Those poor little babies. I had to harvest their organs as fast as possible while they were still alive and screaming, thrashing about, and trying to tell me to stop. Well, they didn't exactly give me a chance to make them numb or sedated, so it was very messy indeed. A lot of things everywhere. Spraying. Sigh. Got everywhere, and I had to strip right then and there. And of course, since I was on a strict time limit. I had to make sure everything was clean and do it as fast as possible. Blood tends to get very sticky or flaky, and if I want to be able to clean things without blood flakes flying through the air, I need to make sure they don't go anywhere outside of where they're supposed to be. I mean, if the police find even a single bit of blood or DNA, it can cause a lot of suspicion, you know. You may think the actions are unnecessary or probable, but, you know, when you're in a business like mine, and you do things that aren't exactly legal, especially human harvesting, you need to be very careful of the things that you do. And obviously, I need to maintain the quality of the organs I collect too. So, you know, I have to do certain things. That is also why I had to tie down your arms. Out, you know? Not at your sides, but not like a crucifix. Don't need another religion based around something or someone like you. You wouldn't deserve that type of undying devotion and love. And most of my victims are pathetic people. Similar to you. Nothing special. No money, no recognition. Nothing of importance. But I give them all the same opportunity. Sometimes. If I like them enough. The opportunity. Well, just help me harvest organs. The chances of me offering this to you is 1 in 750 people or so. That's about 0.13%. Well, not counting the repeating 3, of course. But it makes no difference to me whether you choose to accept or not. If you choose to accept, though, that is, you know, obviously if you want to live and not die, become organs for me, or organs until I sell them or give them to someone else. I mean, it makes no difference, and I was gonna go to sleep, and you're just bothering me. How disappointing. Well, don't look at me and try to just see if I'm joking or not. I need another, hand. No, it's not really a requirement. So, if you want to help me, then I'm giving you this chance to make your choice. But I don't need another person who is queasy or easy to get sick either. So, go on. Make your choice. 3, 2... Oh, what a good choice. Good job. And now you're mine, and I own you. And due to my amazing mercy and love to offer you such a position and opportunity, you owe me your entire life and existence. I mean, think about it. If I never asked you, you'd be dead. Now thank me. Do it. Good job. How adorable. Remember, my dear, I will keep you forever. And with that, you'll have a portion of money, a portion of food, and I suppose some slight entertainment. Those are your liberties. But you will never work for another surgeon, for another market or handler. I am the only owner you have. Got it? You would rather die than become someone else's. Say it. I would rather die than become someone else's. Good. You're doing amazing already. Perhaps we can make this a more fitting dynamic in the future. One where you aren't an assistant or a pet, but perhaps a lover. We'll get there eventually. I need to see how useful you are. You didn't seem that useful in your previous life. You know, the previous life of just rinse and repeating. I can most definitely guarantee that you won't be rinsing and repeating anything. Except your hands. But you can abandon that one now and start over with me. Down here where I get to take people apart and you'll help me. I should get you a collar and find a good name for you too. I mean, I can't use your current name because that would just add too much, suspicion if you are like, oh, hey guys, this is, Alex. Okay, Alex, you kind of look a little familiar, No. Names like that are just, no, we need to give you a different name. One that's not your current name, okay? It doesn't matter what name it is. It could be something fantasy-based, something from an anime if you're into that. Just something I'm willing to call you, and, we can go from there. Just something that doesn't have too many connections, please. And, a new name isn't too hard. And your loyalty and obedience would just be much more important anyway. So, after I untie you, if you try to escape, you will be put down like a dog. A rabid dog, okay? So, if you try to fight me, you'll just lose. I know how to leverage many things. I also know my surroundings more than you do. I mean, I did kidnap you and take you into an unknown place. So you're at many disadvantages. So, let's get to testing things, shall we?